here we go. Let me get this up here. I've not been live in a week at this point, so I had to stream. And yeah, let's go. Let's go. The Thunder right now currently closing out the Minnesota Timberwolves in, I believe, game 2. So it should be a good ending. I think the Wolves had cut it to 10 or something. It's 105-93. No, it's 105-94 now with 4 minutes and 7 seconds. So that game is coming down towards the end right now. And yeah, what's going on, Red? Yes, sir. You are first. And I can do this little oh, no camera. Okay. All right, yeah. Anyways, what is going on? It's looking like the Wolves are going to win game 2, but who is the best team remaining? Who is the best team remaining? We got 4 NBA teams. Yeah. Who wins Knicks Pacers tomorrow? Well, I originally predicted the Pacers to win game 1 but lose game 2, so we gotta go with the Knicks tomorrow. Follow the script that I predicted. Follow the script that I predicted. The Knicks are gonna win tomorrow. Also, I'm rooting for the Knicks in the series. I don't really care if they lose, but if I were to choose one team, I would choose the Knicks. I'm just a big Halliburton fan. I rooted for them last year with the Warriors out, so got to do it again this year. Knicks choked that. Knicks should be up 1-0 right now. The Knicks should be up 1-0 in the series. That was a crazy ending. I still am in shock with that Halliburton shot with the Hallie. As I've been saying all day, but that Halliburton shot was insane. I've never seen an end to a game like that. That was arguably game of the year. That was arguably game of the year. That was incredible. Tie, and watching the Wolves play right now, it just hurts as a Warriors fan. Warriors, if Steph didn't get injured, man, if Steph didn't get hurt, maybe we would have lost to the Thunder, but I think we would have put in a better fight than what the Wolves are doing right now, because they could still win this game. They could still win this game, but yesterday, it was bad 2 days ago. It was bad 2 days ago. He tried to choke the celly. I know, yeah, the choke celly. Imagine if they lost in overtime after he did the choke celly. That was crazy. To do that, you have to make sure, the comeback still would have been cool, but to do that, you have to make sure that, it's guaranteed a 3 when you shoot it. Because that would have been bad if he made that shot and they lost in overtime, which is pretty much what he did. But imagine that. Imagine how bad it would have been if that shot obviously still went in, but then they ended up losing in overtime. That would have been bad. That would have been pretty bad. Jalen Brunson, Team USA. Jalen Brunson was not on Team USA. He will be in the 2028 Olympics. He will be in the 2028 Olympics, all right. Brunson is different, man. He still puts up 43 points, and his team is losing. He still puts up 43, and they had to get Brunson back into the game a little earlier. They got him in way too late in the fourth quarter. They got Brunson in way too late in the fourth quarter. It was, I don't know. It was questionable, especially for a team like the Knicks, a team that plays their starters pretty much all game, which, as everybody's been saying, it's not really the way at this point in the playoffs. Definitely that's what you want to do in the earlier parts of the playoffs. Just make sure you can move on, and then you go from there kind of in the later stretches. Still, you got to get guys out there. The Pacers do a great job of doing it because, for the Pacers, it's not fully about who can go out there and, score all the points. It's more about who can go out there and just play quality minutes and just work hard. Because that's what the Pacers are about. They run a lot. They do all that stuff. It's looking like the Wolves are not going to be able to pull off the comeback. 109-97. So, that's not really their, mojo, I guess. I guess you could say. Not really. Alright, there we go. I think I already got that picture. Yes, there we go. Alright, Anthony Edwards. And finally, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I think this is very powerful star play, though, in the conference finals. This year we have Shai, Halliburton, Edwards, and Brunson. 4 guards. If you want to consider Edwards a small 4, then go for and... What is that? That is not Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is not Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. What even is that? What even is that? Who is that? Is that like, yeah, I got no clue who that even is. Is that a player on the Thunder? I don't know. I don't recognize who that is. Is that Shea? Who is that? Oh, that's Jaden Smith. He doesn't even get many minutes. No, he played a little in the last game actually, but yeah, I don't know why his picture's Shea. But anyways, what the Pacers can do is they can just run. They can run tons of guys. Same as kind of the Thunder can do that. I think the Thunder and the Pacers, they've got the best rotations, and it's showing. I mean, the Pacers were able to outrun him, completely make that comeback, and that is the reason why the Pacers won Game 1, and I don't want to say it's the reason why the Thunder won Game 1. I feel like it's a little different because, like, the Thunder do have home court advantage, and the Pacers don't really have home court advantage, but, like, they don't have home court advantage at all, but, like, the Pacers also, when you think about it, you think the Knicks are the better team, but when you think about it, the Thunder are the better team. So it's like the Thunder, they don't need to they don't need to win the game by outrunning you, but that's more about the Pacers because they're going up against a Knicks team that likely is the better team. But they won Game 1. I'm not arguing it. They won Game 1, and I am not arguing it. All right, there we go. There we go. That is out. Alright, anyways, though, let's see the ending of this game. Game 2, Thunder and Timberwolves. The Thunder up 12 with 2.5 to play. Best team remaining is the Thunder. I agree, but, like, the Knicks, the Pacers, I feel like anybody can be the best team. But OKC, I think they're finally starting to play how they were in the regular season. They were the best team all regular season. They've probably been the best team all playoffs. Maybe the Knicks. I don't know. But if they can hold on to this game, obviously we're not counting any team out, especially not the Indiana Pacers because of what happened yesterday. But like if they can hold this out, a 2-0 start in not a close game necessarily, like not dominating fashion, not a blowout win or blowout fashion, but not a close game either. They're winning these games handily. Name a basketball player for an edit. You know what? I'll show my boy Klay Thompson some love. We need a Klay Thompson edit. I've not seen much of Klay Thompson ever since he left the Warriors. Obviously, I've actually seen a lot of him, but I'm not really talked about Klay Thompson all that much in the videos. Who is the best team left? So yeah, to answer that question, I'd probably say OKC. I'd probably say OKC is the best team. Indiana, I think the worst team's the Wolves, and I even said that in my predictions video. I think the worst team's the Wolves because they beat my injured Warriors. They beat my injured Warriors, and yeah. Going for the Thunder since the Timberwolves eliminated the Warriors from the playoffs. Yeah, hopefully the Wolves don't win. I feel like that'd be like the last team. Like I want to see Ant win, but I feel like not this year. Not in the year where they beat an injured Steph Curry. Not this year. But eventually, I would like to see Ant win. Honestly, the only time I'd ever like to see Ant win is if he's playing for the Warriors. We are down to 4 teams left and a couple games into the Eastern Conference Finals and the Western Conference Finals. Who is the best team remaining? There we go. All right, that is out. I'm not gonna have to work on that at all. So yeah, I think it's OKC, but Indiana, Thunder, Pacers. I feel like the Thunder Pacers would be good finals, but that, in my opinion, is the highest blowout potential in a series. I think the least would be Pacers Wolves. Like if it's Pacers Wolves or Wolves Knicks, that series is going to 7. I don't know what to tell you. Like it's 6 or 7. There's no way one team's winning that series in a sweep 4-0 or in a gentleman sweep 4-1. There's just no way. The Thunder are about to go up 2-0. Yes, sir. They are up 116-102. We got a minute 15 left in the game, so It's looking like they're going to get the win. Let's go through Instagram, see if we have any updates. I didn't really watch the game much, but what's this, Shea? Jaden McDaniels didn't like Shea tried to hook his arm and draw a foul. I was actually talking to one of my friends about this today. I did a little hook thing, doing a little example of what Shea does. I'm not saying he is a foul. Oh, he pushed Shea. Let's see, Shea kind of did hook his arm. I see what people mean, but like, he's a smart player. Smart player. But Jaden McDaniels pushed him. McDaniels was assessed a flagrant 1 on that play for pushing Shea. What's going on, Alex? What's up? So he was assessed a flagrant 1 on that play. Pacers win with Hallie in Miller mode. He was pretty much in Miller mode. CP3 supporting Shea. Let's see. Chris Paul is at the Thunder game tonight.
Had to come see Shea, raise it up in front of the fans. So in your season together, what did you see?
All right, CP3 went to go support Shea. I didn't know. I mean, they played together, but I didn't know they're like great friends like that. I think they only played together for 1 year, maybe 2 years. 1, maybe 2 years. Happy Thursday. What's going on? But yeah, CP3 sitting courtside for that game. Eastern Conference Finals. The crowd erupted. Let's see this. Stolen. Cason Wallace. Lob to Holmgren. Oh! Chet Holmgren. The Thunder crowd, I would have to say, the Thunder crowd is crazy. Like, I think this Thunder crowd might be... Let me think. This Thunder crowd's like... It's completely like a college arena. It's like, I feel like it's not fully like the Smith Center, because the Smith Center is one of the loudest arenas in college basketball, but it's so much bigger. Like, for example, I'll even say Duke. I hate Duke. I love UNC, but like Duke, it's so compact. It's so compact that it just gets louder. That's just how things work. So it's kind of like maybe Duke. Kansas is crazy. The Allen Fieldhouse. So there's some crazy places. Holmgren to J-Dub, missed it. J-Dub gets it back and lays it in. All right, 118 to 103, 57 seconds. We're not going to see a comeback in this game. Can I make your Ravens prediction video? Yeah, I was going to record that tonight. I was probably going to drop that at like 9 o'clock Pacific time, which is in 45 minutes. I already dropped the Buccaneers one and the Eagles one, but I'll drop the Ravens one. I'll drop the Ravens video tonight. Let's see. Were those last 2 shorts that I dropped? No, they weren't. I was about to say all 3 of those back to back would be crazy, but no. So yeah, I'll drop the Ravens record prediction video tonight. Oh wait, they actually were. I was looking at scheduled. I got something scheduled tomorrow. I'm not gonna say it though. Anyways, though, taking a look at this NBA schedule. Tomorrow we get game 2 of Pacers-Knicks, and I think the Knicks are going to win game 2 tomorrow. Indiana, like, we've seen a lot of series where the road team has gone on the road and they've won game 1. And it's like, wow, that was surprising. But they're not going to win game 2, and then everybody picks the home team in game 2. But, like, Indiana, for example, I could see this being a series where the Pacers win the first 2 games in New York, but the series still comes down to the last game or 2, and maybe New York has a little advantage. Because this isn't going to be a sweep. This next Pacers series is very even. Yeah, Thunder officially have beaten the Wolves. But, like, this next Pacers series, it's so even. There's just no way. There's no way it could be a sweep. I think it has to be 6 or 7 games. I don't see anything else. If we had Curry, we would be playing the Thunder right now. Yeah, we would be. We might be down 2-0, but at least we'd still be alive. And, I mean, yeah, we'd have Game 3 Saturday night, Game 4 Monday night, Game 5 Wednesday night, Game 6 next Friday, Game 7 next Sunday. And then the finals would start if we win that series on Thursday. And I'll try to stream as many finals games as possible. Thursday, June 5th, I should be live for that game. Game 1 of the NBA Finals and then Finals. Yeah, I'll probably be live for every NBA Finals game, guys. I'll try to be live for every NBA Finals game. So I'm really excited for the finals. I think every game starts at the same time. I think every game 5:30 Pacific time. No, 5:35, 5:30, 5:30, 5:30, 5:35. Every game starts at 5:30 besides Game 2 and Game 7. I want Game 7 of the NBA Finals this year. Imagine if we can get at least a 6-game series, because the last two NBA Finals, guys, have ended in 5 games. The Nuggets beat the Heat in 5 last year. The Celtics obviously beat the Mavericks in 5. 2 years ago, my Warriors beat the Celtics. That series, that playoff run in general was just so much fun. And the Pacers to win the Finals, I honestly want whoever comes out of the East. Whoever comes out of the East, I would love to see, because, like, I think the coolest thing by far about these playoffs, or at least these Eastern Conference and Western Conference Finals compared to the last ones, is these are new faces. These are completely new faces to the picture. Like, we haven't seen any of these teams, really. We've seen the Knicks, like, in the past, like, back in the early 2000s, the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. That's a long time ago. The Thunder, that's even a long time ago. Like, the Thunder, it was, like, 8 years ago. Like, 7, 8 years ago, the Thunder were that dominant. And then the Pacers, they've never really been that great over the last couple decades. Ever since Reggie Miller was there, realistically, in, like, the 90s and early 2000s. And then the Wolves have just never really been too relevant. Never really been too relevant. So it's new faces. And if you were to tell me that either the Pacers or Knicks would be in the NBA Finals, like, before the season started, I would have thought you were crazy. I can maybe see the Knicks, but, like, I think 95% of people, literally 95% of people preseason had the Boston Celtics in the finals representing the East. No one even had the Cavs or anything like that. Nobody expected the Cavs to be the 1 seed. Maybe some people saw, like, let me look at it. Maybe some people said the Bucks, if Dame and Giannis could stay healthy. That obviously didn't happen. Maybe one of every 30 people said the Sixers. They didn't even make the playoffs. They weren't even close to making the playoffs, because they were obviously injured all season long. And in the Western Conference, I think probably 80% said OKC. There's a lot of people saying in the West. There's a lot of people saying like, nobody was saying the Lakers at that point in time. Nobody was saying the Rockets. The Lakers haven't traded Luka yet. But it was mostly Thunder. Definitely a lot of, I think a good amount of Mavericks. A good amount of and then probably next would be the Timberwolves and Timberwolves and the Nuggets. But, like, nobody predicted that this would be the conference finals. And personally, when I try to envision it, for whatever reason, I just cannot envision the Indiana Pacers or the Wolves in the finals. I can see the Thunder, I can maybe see the Knicks, but, like, the Pacers in the finals, I just can't see that. How much? Hold on, let me let my dog in. Why does my dog always want to come in during these videos? Hello. Hi. You were just playing with that other dog here. You were just playing. You're running so much. Alright, anyways, though. Since you're a Knicks fan, hate the Knicks fans since they disrespected the Halliburton fan. I mean, I would see that. If I was a Warrior, I would not be happy with if other Warriors fans were doing something like that to, like, a Timberwolves fan, for example. I mean, that is kind of crazy. Like, to be fair, the guy just went to go watch a basketball game. Like, he just paid tons of money to go watch a team that wasn't even his to go play basketball, and he wore the jersey. Like, he's just a fan. It's not like he's an actual player or anything like that. Like, he's a fan. But, I mean, it's not like that guy got, like, beat up and is in the hospital or anything. I don't even think anybody, like, touched him. I think they're just throwing stuff at him, which is bad. He got free tickets to games 3 and 4. He got literally free tickets to games 3 and 4. So it was worth it. It could not have been more worth it. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom really quickly, guys. I'll be back in a minute.